Hey everybody, Chris Grest here. So I'm starting to put together the parts for my M16A4 project, and the very first piece to the puzzle had to be a little bit better trigger. So I went with a Geissele SSA. So let's go ahead and kind of do a trigger pull test of the original Colt trigger and then an after once I put this in. All right, let's get started. Alrighty folks, so I got my Colt 20-inch AR right here, and then I got the Geissele Automatics SSA Super Semi-Automatic trigger system here. This is of course SOP mod certified, and I'll be honest, I don't recall getting a Geissele trigger in a fancy box, so that was kind of our first time seeing that. But let's go ahead and take a look at the original trigger, do a pull test, and then I will put this bad boy in, of course not on camera due to awesome YouTube policies, and then we'll do an after pull test on this thing. All right, so just so y'all can see, the rifle is in fact clear and safe. I got my trusty Wheeler trigger gauge. At some point I'm going to get myself a little better trigger gauge than this one, but let's see what this factory Colt trigger gauges. So go ahead and put this thing on here. So that is a very stiff 7.5 pounds. So let's go ahead and try that again. All right. So yeah, that's what I expect. Somewhere around 6 pounds, 5.5, 6 pounds is about right on a mil-spec trigger. So this particular rifle is still new and not broken in, so one more time for good measure. All right, so about 6.25 pounds. So I'd say this is about a 6 pound or so trigger, so which is just about right for mil spec. Let's kind of just ghost this trigger real quick just so you can see. This thing has just a lot of creep, and you kind of don't really know when it's going to break. It is just not a, it is, unfortunately I've been a little spoiled by better triggers. I'm sure this trigger with a little bit of use, it would wear in and be a little better, but it's just your standard mil spec trigger and nothing fancy. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap out the SSA trigger off camera, and then we'll do a after pull gauge test. Alrighty folks, so here is the Geissele trigger, the SSA. So it's got a very nice take up there and a very crisp break. Alright, so let's put the pull gauge on here. So go ahead and reset that. So about 4.5 pounds. And maybe a tad under 4.5. We'll do it one more time for good measure. Yeah, about the same. Just between almost 4.5 pounds there again. So very nice trigger, very great improvement. It's not so much about the pull weight, it's just how gritty the original trigger was, and then this one here it's got very good take up there, very smooth, and then the break itself is very nice. So I did get this trigger from my friends over at Brownells, so definitely check them out if you're looking for a trigger or other firearms accessories, etc. They're really good to the channel. They help us out a lot here, so much appreciated to them. All right, so I appreciate everybody watching today's video on looking at the first piece of the puzzle for my M16A4 project. If you're looking for parts and accessories, firearms, etc., definitely go check out my friends over at Brownells. If you go over to my website, I do have affiliate links posted there, and the channel does get a little bit of a percentage, so much appreciated there. Any questions or comments, put those down below, and as always, I appreciate everybody watching and subscribing, and I will catch you all in the next video. Y'all take it easy.